What's going on, everyone? As you can probably tell, today's video is going to be on the best Call of Duty games of all time, in my opinion. A lot of people were asking me this question, and I've seen a lot of people on Twitter do the whole tier list, and I figured, you know what, since people are interested in what my opinion on the best Call of Duty games of all time are, I figured I might as well make a video on it. So that's what I'm doing today. Also, I'm thinking about doing a Q&A video. So in the comments, give me your Q&A questions. It can be anything as long as it's appropriate, guys, and I will answer as transparently as I possibly can. Y'all know what it is. You know, I'm gonna be as real as I possibly can when it comes to that. I think the best way to go about this, guys, is to start with the games that I know first, because I will say this. Since I was a professional Halo player, I didn't really play that much of the older CODs. And the ones that I did, it was only like pubs when I was young, you know? So I don't know how valid my opinion is going to be on the older ones, but I'm going to give it my best try. Black Ops 2, obviously, greatest Call of Duty of all time, S tier. Not only is it S tier, I have to move it over first because, in my opinion, it's the greatest Call of Duty of all time. Even though I didn't compete in it, guys, I did watch a lot of Black Ops 2. I remember I was still a Halo player at the time, but I remember playing like Pro 8s. What a game it was. I mean, it was amazing to watch. Competitive was awesome. They had the best game modes. Pubs were really fun. I could go on, but I'm sure you guys will all agree with me. Black Ops 2, it's got to be S tier for sure. Even if you don't think it's the best Call of Duty of all time, it's definitely S tier. For me, I don't think I could put another Call of Duty in S tier. I really don't. Moving on to the A tier though, guys, I'm definitely gonna have a hot take that a lot of people probably won't agree with. Oh wait, is this Black Ops 3? No shot. I just put the wrong one there. Whew. Okay, I think that makes more sense. Sorry, but anyways, Black Ops 3, I'll give A tier. I wasn't really a fan of the game, guys, I won't lie. I mean, it was good. It had a lot of pros. It honestly was a pretty well-made game, but I just think Specialists killed it for me. And for a jetpack game, I don't know. There wasn't anything necessarily wrong, but I just do think for a jetpack game, I didn't like how you could wall run. I hated the Specialists. I thought the Specialists were super cheesy. I didn't think there was much skill involved in the Specialists by any means. So that's why I'm giving it A tier. I don't know if anyone will give it S tier, to be honest. It definitely is one of the better Call of Duties that we've had, especially as of late. But I wasn't really that big a fan of it. But at the same time, you know, game respect game. So I'm not just going to do it completely biasly, right? Here goes my first hot take, if I can find it. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare makes the A tier list for me. And I'm gonna explain why. It's gonna be a hot take, man. I know it's gonna be a hot take, and then people also are gonna be like, well, you're definitely biased, even though I just said I'm not trying to be biased because of the success I had in AW, right? I thought AW was one of the most fun Call of Duty games I've ever played, ever. It was the first time that they had advanced movement in COD, and I think they absolutely killed that aspect of it. I think out of all the jetpack games, AW had the most fluid movement. I like the fact that they took a risk by going towards the advanced movement. AW was basically all talent. That's it. I mean, there was obvious issues with AW, but I think overall it was a lot better than people remember. It also brought in uplink into the scene, which I think was huge, because I think uplink is honestly, you know, if it's not the best game mode that COD's had, it's second best, right behind Hardpoint, in my opinion. Obviously, I'm not going to give it an S tier rating, but I do think it was the best jetpack game that we had. I think it is one of the most underrated Call of Duties in general, competitive, and just for, you know, the casual fans, for public players. And I think it got a lot of hate at the time because of the risk that they took, because obviously COD was never like that, never had advanced movement. But I do think it's probably the most underrated Call of Duty of all time. I heard a lot of good things about Modern Warfare 3, or was it Modern Warfare 2? But dude, I just don't. I didn't really play all of them. So we're gonna go to the next. I don't think I have another A-list one. I do have quite a few for B tier though. We'll start with Call of Duty Ghosts first. And this was the first Call of Duty that I actually switched over and I competed in full time at. So I'm quite familiar with the game. And I actually enjoyed Ghost a lot, but there were a few things that were holding me from putting it in the A tier, right? First, didn't like the game modes, hated Blitz. Domination is average at best. No hard point. I mean, S&D was phenomenal. That might be the best S&D game I've played, or at least competed in, right? The maps were solid. The competitive maps were solid. I thought pubs were boring though. I really did. The gunplay was but I will say it definitely was a more methodical Call of Duty, as you guys can tell, compared to like Black Ops 3 or AW, but also was super slow in my opinion. And it affected the fun aspect a little bit, I would say. You know, I love being able to be super aggressive and, you know, be able to not just have to hold a pre-aim. And so for Ghost, for me, that's just kind of what it felt like. Maybe it was just the guns, you know, Vector, you're basically pre-aiming everything. That was also another thing. Basically everyone in the game used the Vector. Obviously you would have like the one main AR player in your team using Remington, but there were quite a few cons, so it's got to go on the B tier list. Next up for the B tier list, we have Call of Duty Black Ops 4. And once again, it was okay. You know, obviously I had some success in Black Ops 4. I really liked the majority of maps in Black Ops 4. The guns were solid. The meta was, in my opinion, it kind of sucked for a while because the SOG wasn't a hit scan gun. It was like the only gun not hit scans. So using the SOG kind of sucked for like the whole year. But I did enjoy the fact that you had a main AR, you had a flex gun in the Maddox, and you had a full-time sub. So I liked the variety there. It wasn't like Ghost where it was all one gun, right? The maps were good. Pubs were really fun. I really enjoyed pubs in Black Ops 4. Game modes, once again, obviously good. You had Hardpoint, S&D. What was the third? Oh, and Control. And I like Control. Once again, I respect them taking a risk and going with a new game mode. And I think once we got accustomed to it, Control actually was a pretty good game mode. Okay, so look, I'm going to put Black Ops 1 in B tier as well. I will say this, guys. Didn't really play Black Ops 1 that much. Played pubs. Watched it. It looked fun. I watched it a lot when it was on the circuit in MLG. Obviously, it seemed like a slower paced game, but from what I can recall, it looked pretty fun. The maps looked solid. You know, obviously, I didn't compete in it. I don't know. So, like, other professional Call of Duty players, especially at that time, might have a different opinion on it, but I just don't really know where to put it. Because I did play a little bit of Black Ops 1. Only pubs and stuff like that, so I don't want to put in the never played category. So yeah, we're just gonna slide it right in there. Why not, you know? Any more? This might be another hot take. I am putting a World War II in the B tier, and the reason why, so going back to World War II, right? It was the traditional Call of Duty movement, traditional Call of Duty game, and you know, I only competed at Ghost before this. It was Ghost and it was all jetpacks. It was all advanced movement. So I liked how they did it. I really do. I mean, obviously, they tried uplink in the beginning. That did not work. But I love the gunplay. You had the STG. You had the bar, even though the bar is a little overpowered. The PPSH, I believe. The maps I thought were really, really good. They were, you know, very well-rounded. And what I mean by that is like hardpoint maps, S&D maps, CTF maps. They were solid. I liked that it was a traditional COD. I really do. I enjoyed league play a lot. I don't know if I played many pubs in World War II, besides maybe in the beginning of the game, but I thought ranked play was dope, which is a huge pro, in my opinion. I think every game, every Call of Duty should have a ranked play, and one that actually makes sense, you know. But yeah, I think it deserves a spot in the B tier list. C tier, wow. Oh, well, I feel like I gotta put Infinite Warfare in the C tier list. You know, the game was okay. I don't even really want to go into it that much. And I'll be honest, guys, as you can see from my list, I mean, there's really only been like one Call of Duty that's like, oh my God, yeah, this game is amazing. Most of these other ones are like up for debate. And I think it really just depends on your personality and what your preferences are when it comes down to them. But so why not? We'll slide Infinite Warfare into the C tier. Okay, well, I didn't play Call of Duty 2 or 3. Honestly, I didn't play World at War, but I'm gonna go ahead and slide World at War on the D tier list because I've heard that game from the pros who played it, or they were, you know, just a COD player at that time, said that this is one of the worst Call of Duties of all time. And there's two things that stick out to me about this game. That's all I hear is one of the worst Call of Duties of all time. And then two, like, Damon was disgusting at it for some reason. Like, he like was the only one who like consistently played. And I think that's like how the Sally No-Nos thing started. I could be wrong with that. But those are the only two things that I know about this game. So I'm just going to go slide it in there. I don't even know what this game is. Sorry, guys. I know I'm kind of just going back and forth between D tier and never played. But some of these, I just don't know. I never played. Oh, wait. I did play Call of Duty 4. I think I played the remastered version. Ugh, I mean, I didn't like it. Call of Duty 4, right? That's the one that was remastered. Let me see. I really hope I'm not getting a couple of these mixed up. Hold up. I really hope I'm not getting a couple of these mixed up, guys. But I don't remember playing Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 3. I know one of these or both. I know one for sure, but I don't know off the top of my head, or it could be both, like I said, or highly rated. But I just don't have an opinion on them because I didn't play them. And last but not least, well, I guess you could say last and least, yeah, Modern Warfare. That's just gonna, I would put that in a different list if I could, if I knew how to add another tier to it, because I mean, it doesn't even deserve to be in any tier with any of these, in my opinion. I just think they missed the mark, unfortunately, on this game. And no, I'm not saying that because I'm salty and, you know, I had the year that I had. Nothing really appealed to me. The maps, they were okay. Pubs were horrible. The ranked play, not ideal. They brought back domination again, which I don't think should be a game mode in competitive Call of Duty. A lot of bugs, a lot of issues in the game. And it just didn't feel polished at all, in my opinion. But that's my tier list, guys. I mean, I'll be honest, I'm a little nervous to see how you all react to this, because I'm not a diehard Call of Duty player, as funny as that seems, because I am a professional Call of Duty player, right? Let me know what you guys think. Roast me if you think I'm absolutely wrong and this tier list is garbage. But also, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, guys. Let me know what videos you want to see. I know I keep saying it, but I really do enjoy going through the comments. I know most of you guys probably know I respond to almost every comment I see. Thank you so much. Have a good night, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.